Hi, this is Sharon Bornholt with Innovative Property Solutions here in Louisville, and today I wanted to go over some tips for getting your home ready to sell, specifically getting the exterior of your home ready to sell. Now, this may seem like an obvious thing to talk about, but you want to get rid of the clutter. You don't know how many times people leave bikes and tricycles and toys and balls and hoses strung out all over the yard. So these are things you want to pick up. You want to put everything away. You want to be sure the hose is rolled up and those sorts of things. Now, the next thing you want to do is look at your landscaping. Go out to the street and look at your home from a buyer's eyes. Do you have overgrown bushes, things that need to be trimmed, or maybe they're just really old and you need to add a few pieces of landscaping? So take a close look at that. You definitely need to do some edging and put in some fresh mulch. At the very minimum, you need to remulch all around the front of your home. Be sure that you pull out any weeds and things like that too, because buyers notice that. And once they think the exterior of your home has not been well cared for, then they have a natural inclination to think that you've got things wrong on the inside. Remember that you've got to get them in the door before you can ever sell them your home. So once you've done that, you've looked at the landscaping and you've looked at it from a buyer's eyes. The next thing that you want to do is think about the front door. Now there's several different parts to the front door. The obvious piece is the actual door. You want to paint your door. Unless it's been recently painted, it's probably scuffed up and you want it to look pristine. If the hardware is old and looks old, you want to replace the hardware on the door too. Yeah, and I know you may think, well, I don't think I really need to do that, but you really do. At the very least, if it's maybe just looking a little tired and worn, you may be able to shine it up. The same thing is true of the kick plate on the door. Get some brass cleaner, brass polish, and make that all just glowing and make it look like brand new. And the last thing that has to do with the front door is put a pot of flowers at the door. You can do that at any time of the year except really in the dead of winter, like here in Louisville. So you could go to the like the nursery and get some type of evergreen and put something in a pot at the front door. But you want to have something decorative at your front door. It just makes it so much more inviting for folks to come in the house. Now, the last thing I wanted to mention was really two things. It's your mailbox and your house numbers. If you don't have house numbers on your house, you should have on your actual house. And I like the big brass, the like 3-inch brass numbers, 4 inches, whatever they are. They just make your home look really nice and it gives it an expensive look, and they're really, really pretty cheap. So get some brass house numbers and replace your mailbox. This is a tiny thing that people think buyers aren't going to notice, but they do. Once you've done these things, walk back out to the street and look at your home as if you were a neighbor or a buyer or someone passing by. And just be honest, does it pass? Is everything the way it should be? And if it's not, then go ahead and fix whatever is left. It might be your shutters. Maybe your shutters need a coat of paint, or maybe you need new shutters. Make sure your gutters aren't coming loose. But look at your home from the viewpoint of a buyer. Now, this is Sharon Bornholt, and I'll be back soon with another tip for you. And if you have any questions, you can leave them here on the site. Thanks so much.